Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're taking a look at another Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch review. This time we're going to take a look at Unmasked Kylo Ren, which is the single packaged version of Kylo Ren that was released in the main Star Wars Rogue One toy line. Now there's another version of this, for those who don't know, that was released at SDCC this year, which included a flag, a stand, and a melted Darth Vader mask. Obviously, this version has most of them omitted, and it still has the two other accessories that the figure included, and that is the unlit crossguard and the fully lit crossguard. Now, for those who have the standard 6-inch Kylo Ren, what makes this crossguard much better is that it no longer features the removable blade. And because of that, Hasbro has done a pretty great job of creating a much better looking hilt compared to what I've seen with the standard 6-inch Kylo Ren. We're going to take a look at the box. The box shows a picture of Adam Driver there. And it's number 26 of the releases, meaning that this is the final figure in the first wave of the 6-inch Black Series for Rogue One. And on the back, it has the bio as normal. I'm not sure if this is the same bio that was on the standard Kylo Ren box, but it probably is in some cases. Anyways, now take a look at the figure itself. Most of the figure sculpt is the same we've seen with the standard Kylo Ren. However, there are a few differences. Obviously, one being the brand new head, which has a pretty good likeness of Adam Driver, actually. They did a pretty decent job taking his likeness there. The new crossguard, as I mentioned before. And an area right here on the belt, which can allow you to plug in the unlit guard on the side there. Now, this is kind of interesting since we never actually seen him on screen holstering his lightsaber. He just kind of uses it, although there's really known where he actually stores the lightsaber when not in use. So this is kind of an interesting thing that the toy can actually hold on to the hilt on the side like a standard Force wielder usually does. So it does fit in okay there. It does pop up from time to time, but it's a decent enough fit. So that is it for the differences. Articulation is pretty much the same. The head is on a ball joint, but the actual cloak does kind of get in the way, so you do need to move it just a tad bit in order to not get it all mixed up there. He does have ball hinges at the shoulders, but the back piece here does hinder it just a slight bit, but it is soft enough to move around, so you can move it around in order to take it out of the way. He does have swivels at the elbows. He does have a single joint at the elbow as well. He has swivels at the wrists, and it's on a ball hinge, but it's that other type of ball hinge where it's able to bend up and down, not so much left and right. He has waist swivel, but as you can see there, the crossguard fell out, so he does have waist swivel. So you can swivel it, but this one's rather tight compared to my other release, so there isn't a whole lot of movement I'm going to see there. He has a ab crunch, so we got that. He has ball hinges at the hips, swivels at the thighs, but they're very tight on both of them, so there isn't a whole lot of movement you're also going to get there. He does have double joints at the knees, but it can be a little bit problematic with the skirt piece there. And he has ankle pivots. So once again, it's another figure with ankle pivots, as well as forward and backward movement in the ankles. So he does have a high range of movement in terms of articulation. Just as a comparison, here is the unmasked Kylo Ren figure compared to the previously released Force Awakens standard 6-inch Black Series Kylo Ren. So it's pretty much the same overall. This one's having a hard time standing, but standing, there we go. So it's mostly the same sculpt, but obviously he does have a new head and so on. And here he is next to his father. So he does scale in decently, and unfortunately you can reenact his death scene from Force Awakens, so you're just going to put in the crossguard. And sadly, even though it's a cool scene, it was still sad to see it unfold. You can recreate the whole scene with his death. So yeah, it's sad that you can reenact that, but at least it's cool that you can. And, obviously, we can also compare him in the duel against Rey. We're just gonna put back the crossguard. Just put him in just a standard fight pose, nothing too special. Here we have Rey. I actually have the Bespin Luke's lightsaber in her hand, since I do not have the release that includes the lightsaber. So there we go. You can reenact that fight as well. So it does pretty nicely for many different displays as well. So it's still a really good figure. I really actually enjoyed Adam Driver's portrayal of the character in the movie, but it is still unfortunate that it did lead to a very rather well made scene, sad scene with his father's death. So I think this is still a really nice figure, and if you don't want to get the SHF version of this character with his, what's it called, the Unmasked variant, or even the Disney Store exclusive Elite Series version, this is still a very nice version of the figure as well to get a hold of. I got this at Force Friday at Toys R Us along with the other Rogue One releases, sans the 3 that I did get at Walmart. So maybe if you're not too keen with getting 2 versions of Kylo Ren, then this is definitely an easy pass. However, if you do enjoy the character enough, then I say this is actually kind of worth it, especially for the new crossguard and some of the few things that this figure can do otherwise. So I highly recommend picking this up. Anyways, please comment and subscribe and check out Hero Club and the other channels down below. Also, please check out Twitter under DarkOn633, and I'll be back with more Star Wars reviews, but for now I'll be seeing you too. Bye.